Good morning, I hope this finds you well. It's the 2nd of October. Obviously there's trouble breaking out in the world and they're sort of implying WW3. And I do not read the newspapers. I haven't read the newspapers since COVID. Okay, I stopped listening very early on. About 3 weeks in, I think, that was it for me. I was done. Something didn't seem right with my intuition. Something seemed off. And I almost felt like they were building it. They wanted to build it. Big headlines. You know, you shut the borders. You shut the borders anyway. Shut the borders if you don't. It's like, oh, the coaches are still coming in. Oh, you know, the whole thing just felt off to me. And so I'm not into the newspapers at all. And I'll tell you as well, since when the radio comes on in the car, I turn it off. If the news broadcast comes on, I turn it off. So I'm very, very ignorant. I didn't even know who Keir Starmer was. I like it that way. Why do I need to know? If you get a bill, I pay it. Other than that, don't really need to know. The thing for me, the truth is I don't know what to believe anymore with the newspapers, and that's why I'd rather not know. And also, when you read the news, it's so depressing. There's never any nice stories on the headlines. It's horrible. Who wants to be involved in any of that? Not interested. That's not news to me. Anyway, luckily, that's all going to change. I have the world for that, so that's all going to change in the future. But the reason I'm saying this is because I don't know what's going on with WW3, with Iran. I think it's Iran, yeah. I have no idea. I didn't even know what was going on with Russia. Because remember, I haven't been reading any of this. Now, we're talking nearly 5 years. Don't read a single article. Ignorance is bliss sometimes, I have to be honest. Especially when you can't do a lot about it. So I can't talk about something I have absolutely no knowledge of. Okay, but obviously I did look last night briefly because my friends send me messages, so then I have to source it. Where's that coming from? I can't read on things I can't source on. But so obviously I don't read the articles, I just see the headlines, and well, I can't read on this. I don't even know what it's all about. However, I also wouldn't read on it anyway because potentially if it was a war, I'm not reading on a war. I'm not reading on huge events like that. However, you know, the election is about, 5 weeks away? I've always had military on standby. Is this why they were on standby? You know, it's almost like we've been hearing about things like this for a long time now. And I don't know what it is. So in order... I can't talk about it, and I'm only going to touch on the subject very lightly. But I want to know, just to put everyone's mind at rest. Obviously, if you're in those countries, I feel for you. But I want to know if this will affect us. Is this a Middle Eastern thing? Will this affect us? Are our countries going to get involved? America, England? Or is there something we don't know behind the scenes? And that's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to see what comes up in the cards, okay? Right. Maybe I should just say, is there something we need to know? I don't know if I can get all of that in one quick read. Is there something we need to know? Well, that's strange. I will be honest. Oh my goodness, how am I going to interpret that card in a reading about WW3? It's very difficult, but it's a nice card. As I don't write the script, I just read the cards, okay? And obviously, when you're talking about a war, people are going to say, oh my goodness, how could you say that? I'm reading the cards. So it's... it may be, how do I say this? You can look that card up yourself, okay, to make it easier. It is the 9 of Cups, okay? And it could be that this brings things to a conclusion. Let's just put it like that. So I can't really tell you what that card is. It would just come across, it's difficult for me. There you go. So this is kind of, I think maybe more so what I can say is it's like, this could be the final conclusion, okay? This could be what you wanted, not in terms of, see what I mean? I shouldn't have started. In terms of, you know, control, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the world changing in a more positive direction. I don't know if I can say that, but not because of that event, just because other things start to change around it, if you know what I mean. But I have Judgment Day, so this is huge. This is a very big situation. This could be the final hurdle for the world to change for the better. Maybe that's what it's trying to say. But I have Judgment Day. It's a major arcana. It's kind of go big, go home, wake up, smell the coffee. This is huge. Pay attention to this. That's what this card says. Pay attention, to control, chaos. I mean, it's not good. Those two cards together, this is huge. They're both major arcanas. Trouble, in a way, trouble. Fear, trouble. That makes the first card even more difficult. Therefore, I'm going to try and say it. My feeling is there's another major arcana now, which is Lovers. And that's actually about a partnership, okay? Coming together as a two, or could be a divide, but there's a mountain in between the two. Now, this may not be about those countries. That's what I said. This could be more about throughout the world, struggles, country struggles, the world changing, everything. Because, okay, if Nasara Jasara was to come out, apparently, in order for that to come out, there can be no more battles. And therefore the world becomes a better place. Then no more. And also, I have also heard that WW3, I already got a long time ago that, you know, do they want, you know, I can't say anymore. There could be, this is more to do with the power struggle. I don't know. I think I should you just look at the cards and I tell you what they are. And you draw your own conclusions. But what's very interesting now is I have the card I've had since June. I've been having this card, the Soldier. I've had this card a long, long time. When I even asked just the general reads, what's going to happen for June? Do I need a message for June? I was pulling a lot of cards like that. I kept getting, our message was this. Our message was wait, and things are going to change, okay? And we needed to know this. So maybe it's like a warning. We needed to know this. And they have a military there waiting to get to work. Maybe it could be to unite the situation, which means we get, you know, it's what we want, to reunite a situation, to bring a situation back together in harmony, because Lovers can also be about balance. Maybe they're trying to rebalance everything. Yeah, it's a very interesting one. This is a new beginning. Or it could actually be the start of, I don't know yet, because I haven't pulled any more cards. So let's see. It could be a physical new beginning. This feels like restructuring. And wisdom could be in guiding, helping, wisdom, restructuring, a new beginning. We have more battle cards, and yet again, kind of an emotional new beginning. That's the best I've got, really. I wasn't going to pull too many. Okay, I've still got, yet again, new beginning. There's a lot of newness in this reading. This is newness. Okay, and then I have, it can be healing and patience and perseverance, and when it's the right time, healing, and reconfiguring things. This could be defending your honour in a way. That's kind of what that card means. I don't really think I need to keep going. Oh my goodness me, and then it kind of ends. Everything ends. So I don't see I think the situation is, and I'm literally going to go back, this is the world completion, endings. I see this situation as very intense. This is very intense. This is a very intense situation. But I don't foresee any more of that. I foresee it's a process. It's a process to change things for the better. That's what I see. Look, it's end of endings, military, strength, information. It could even be, this is protection. It could even be, and that's what I started with. Okay, it looks like there's kind of a change. It's more, to be honest, I feel like it's more to do with giving up people. I even wonder with that card if the Page of Swords can be, it may not exactly be as the media are portraying it, and that's what I wondered. There you go, celebration, reveal, new direction. You don't know what look, there you go. Now that can be fear, but that can also be something not quite as it seems. I don't know, and I'm not going to say any more because I don't know, but there is something big heating up. That's what you need to know. I don't see real trouble at the end. If there is trouble in the beginning, that's all I've got in the card. So, I can't say I see trouble when I don't see trouble. But obviously, anyone who's caught up in that, my heart goes out to you, okay? It's very difficult, to really know what is, I don't even read the news. So, here we go. These are the two cards I've got. So these are the most important ones. Focus. You're in need of a clear direction. So this is about a clear direction. Decide what you want in life, see? And the world brings things to a conclusion. Guides. Your spirit guides are there to help you. Communicate with your spirit guides today. Guiding, clear direction, focus. I think that's all you need to, that's all you need to know. That's all I'm reading on. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.